Scott B. Roofing offers nearly 40 years of experience in roof installation, repair, replacement, and maintenance, as well as roof inspections and certifications. We are pleased to welcome Scott Bueller and Audrey Brody of Scott B. Roofing.
Thank you so much for having us. I'm Audrey Brody, and this is Scott Bueller with Scott B. Roofing. And our business is located over on Duvan. And we are proud to be a member of Tinley Park, and we are happy to be a resource to the community. Roofing is a technical product. Most people aren't experts in roofing, so we offer a resource. Anybody could call our office and ask questions about roofing. There are a lot of unscrupulous roofing companies out there that solicit people who think they may need a roof but don't. And we actually post on our website information to help people determine what is a good roofing company that can be trustworthy, what to look for. And people can call us, we'll come out, we give free estimates, and we can be a resource whether they buy a roof from us or not. And then Scott also is here to offer some information about what we have to offer.
Thanks, Audrey. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of those storm chasing guys out there that knock on your doors. Stay away from them. Every one of them will tell you got a storm damage problem, let's call your insurance company. They don't care whether you have a storm damage or not. If it sticks, great. They'll try to sell the roof and then they'll move on. If it doesn't, they run to the next one. That's a strike against you with your insurance company. And they're always going to find enough damage to cover your deductible that you are liable for. So just be careful about those guys. If you choose one of them guys, you'll also have to use them, whatever materials they use, whatever contractors they use. They're not actual roofing companies. They're just ambulance chasers, so to say. You know what I mean? So watch, I mean, whether you choose us, I always tell people, if you choose us, great. If you don't, at least find a real roofing company. If you look at About Us on our website, it'll tell you 7 things to look for in a roofing company. Make sure they offer warranties, make sure they have a home address, make sure they're licensed, bonded, insured. There's a lot of things in our website. Just come and take a look. We offer free estimates to anyone who calls. It's always good to have your roof looked at, and you don't need to be charged to have that done. I'm not going to sell you something you don't need. Every one of our customers will receive our folder, and our folder has a list of all the products that we use. So you can look up these products online. As a copy of our Illinois state license, a copy of our insurance. We carry $2 million liability, workman's comp on all employees, a little letter explaining who we are, how long we've been in business, our A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau, complaint-free, a list of references if you wanted to make some phone calls, and ways of payment, cash, check, Zelle, low monthly rates of financing available. So we're there in every way for our customers. So there's a little thing about ice damming that's going to happen this winter for sure. Do not try to shovel off your roof. Do not try to pick at it with an axe. You know, you're just going to cause damage to your roof. If you have a newer roof, you're probably protected with ice damming, with ice and water shield, which protects you from ice damming issues. Just wait for it to thaw and it'll go away and your house will be fine. If you're not, I'm afraid it's just too late. Just let the damage is done, let it thaw, and then we'll work, you approach it in the spring. So just pretty much you missed your window if you're trying to protect your house from that. The only thing you could possibly do is you can get kind of a reverse shovel. It's a lightweight aluminum shovel with a pole. You can get it from the ground and just shovel off those couple feet off the bottom edge of your roof, which would help stop the ice from damming up on the bottom and pushing water underneath your shingles when it starts to melt. So you can do that. Don't try to scrape it clean to see the roof. Just get it so there's not a pile of snow on the bottom. So there's little things. If you need help with it, just give us a call. We do charge for snow removal as well. It just don't try to do these things on your own. enjoy your winter. Let your house do your thing.
And there's no charge for us to come out and look at it, so if anybody's concerned, give us a call. You know what I mean? So, especially in the winter with those issues, because people will come out. We had somebody that we did their roof, and there was a horror story, if you want to just quickly talk about that.
Oh, we actually did our neighbor's roof, and I did 9 houses on our street. Oh my God, all my neighbors think I'm crazy for working that close to home. But I'm real confident in our work, and I did the neighbor on each side of me, across the street, and all the way around the block. So, but this poor lady was freaked out a couple months ago, or a couple years ago, when we had that real thick snow. She hired these guys to come out to shovel her roof off. When she called me, I told her don't do anything about it, but she didn't listen. She called these guys, and they went up there with picks and chipped away and torches and all kinds of stuff. When I went up there, we were in Florida. When I came back in the spring, she said, there's something shiny sitting up on my chimney. Can you see what that is? I went up there, and they left a propane tank and a torch on her chimney. And then when I looked at the roof, it was gouges all 3 feet around the bottom edge, all the way around her house. There's absolutely nothing I could do for her except give her a new roof. She says, can you repair it? I just can't repair that, And so it basically took off about 20 years off of her 40-year roof that she was put on. So I said, just ride it out at this point until it's time to really replace it. But so be careful who you hire to get on your roof, and don't just hire anybody. Make sure they're licensed, bonded, and insured. So.
And you shouldn't be charged for an estimate either.
Yeah, there should never be a charge for an estimate, for sure.
Yeah, those rakes work great. My dad bought me one because I almost slid down the roof, and then he went and bought me a rake. I think I got 5 extensions. You put it up, you could pull up almost halfway up your roof.
Yeah, it's nice and lightweight, and, save your house from a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
damage.
got the little rollers on it. It's perfect.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
Any questions?
And don't
Anyone
try
hear
to
me?
chip the ice away from your gutters either. Just let it thaw.
Anyone need a new roof that they want to get his number?
I'm in the insurance business. I know it all. I know how it goes. It's don't sign the contracts from the storm
Well,
chasers. or
if you
don't-
call us up, I'll let you know if you should make the phone call or not.
Right.
And then I'll tell you how many times I'll say, I'm sorry, there's just not there.
Yep.
For one thing, insurance does not pay for just an old roof, an installed wrong, bad products, an old wore-out roof. They pay for actual collateral damage
Right.
due to a storm. So you got to have a storm date, and it's got to be there, There's other factors involved that I could push to get the roof done or claim for you if the roof's unrepairable, from wind damage, and I can't fix the shingle without damaging the one above it. If they no longer make that shingle, the products, there's all kinds of little angles. I've been doing this for 39 years, so I know what insurance companies are looking for, how to go around a few things. And believe me, they're making you jump through a lot of hoops to get a roof claim today.
Yep.
They're not just going to say, okay, on most accounts. And the adjusters that come out don't have the authority anymore. Then they have to go to the next level. And basically, most of the guys that come out just document the damage, and then you got to start fighting. So.
But we're happy to be your resource, so do not hesitate to call us, even if it's a question, even if we're not the one doing your roof, give us a call. So,
Thank you,
so
Scott.
much.
Thank you, Audrey.